Hi folks, so welcome to the sort of start of the Fabia PD build, I guess you would call it. This is basically turning my Fabia estate, which was formerly PD 130, into I don't know what you'd call it, but just something a bit crazy, basically a sleeper. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a look at what I've done today, and also the upcoming sort of modifications and what's going to be occurring. So I'll just give you a look. Okay, so here we have the Fabia with quite a missing vital part, well, a few missing vital parts. Just getting a look over the engine bay and just checking everything. It's all in pretty good condition. There's nothing wrong with anything, if that makes sense. There's no rust, there's no damage to parts, and yeah, it's all pretty good. What I quite like to see. There's a few things I'm going to do. I'm going to be changing these hoses. This one, also these heater pipes as well, because these are not the correct ones for this car. I know that sounds a bit weird, but those are actually for the 1.2 petrol, and they don't fit correctly. They don't leak or anything, but they just don't run as they should. These are of course the originals off this car, because back many years ago, well, about 3 years ago, it used to be a petrol. So yeah, these are going to get replaced with silicone hoses because it just makes everything sit better. Yeah, exhaust, subframe, everything's good down here. There's no rust. These power steering pipes, which are quite well known for rusting out and failing, they're all in really good clean condition, which is really nice. This is my boost and EGR related stuff. As you can see, I've got Golf Tees jammed in them. That was basically getting rid of the EGR valve and all that sort of stuff. That's all going to get tidied up and done neatly. So yeah, it's all pretty good. Intercooler, the original one, this has basically had its arse blown out of it. It was originally new, this one, back in March, so it's, yeah, pretty much a year old, and it has not taken that year particularly well, like most of us back in 2020, I guess. It's blown up quite badly, so yeah, that's all getting taken out and replaced with the big front mount over there, so that should last a lot better. Yeah, that's the engine bay. Nothing really much else to say about that, but we've got a lot more to say about this, which is the 1.9 TDI, which is about to get a lot of TLC, I guess. So yeah, the plans with this is I'm doing like a big power build. So it's basically having the head taken off it tomorrow. I'm replacing the head gasket and also the head bolts with PD 150 ones, which are a lot stronger. They're basically a higher tensile bolt. Still a stretch bolt, but yeah, they're not as stretchy, I guess. This has still got the original head bolts in it, which are PD 100 ones, which are okay up to a certain point, but when you're going to be putting a lot more boost through it and potentially over 200 horse, they're maybe not particularly the best. So in here we have the brand new stretch bolts, well, head bolts, and as I said, these are PD 150 ARL, I think it is, bolts, so those are better. As you can see, we've got a timing kit there, timing locking thing, because we're going to be changing the timing belt as well, and also the water pump and all the pullers and everything. It's a bit stupid not to at this stage, like the engine's out. This belt's okay, but I've never changed it, so it's just getting changed. And yeah, EGR is going to get removed as well, properly as well. We've got an EGR delete pipe here. You can even put a boost gauge into this one. as you can maybe see there. That's not happening, but you know, yeah, it's going to get a lot of modifications. And on the back of the engine, the clutch is getting replaced as well. Currently, there is a performance clutch being built, sort of like a custom-made one, which is based on the original clutch inside there, but it's got basically what is it? It's a different type of friction material, organic. I think it is an organic clutch. So yeah, basically that's going to take a lot more torque. The reason it's a sort of custom clutch is because they don't make uprated clutches for 5 speeds, not that I know of. So this one's having to get custom built. I'm not going for the 6-speed, I'm staying with the 5-speed over there, due to the fact I prefer the ratios and I really can't be bothered with the whole 6-speed thing. The 5-speed ratios are far better for what I'm wanting, which is low down torque, because I tow quite a lot of things. So yeah, the 5-speed is just far better for what I'm wanting. And on the right hand side of the engine, we have the lovely hybrid turbo, which I fitted a few weeks ago. There is the information on it there. It is a GT 1752V, which means something. I can't remember, but yeah, turbo, that's all good. This oil pipe is going to get replaced with a braided one, due to the fact it does actually leak slightly, as you can maybe see. It's not much, but it's leaking, so that's not ideal. So I'm going to get a proper braided one, an upgraded one. Also upgrading this as well, because knowing my luck, the return will end up leaking as well. So not ideal. And that's pretty much it. The block is also going to get painted, because my friend who does quite a lot of art and stuff, she said she would paint it for me, because I don't really have the patience for it. Well, I do, but I'm going to be doing other stuff, so yeah, it's going to get a nice clean and a fresh coat of black paint. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then once it's all back in the car, after a rebuild and a clean and everything, we will be going down to Leicestershire and having it remapped, which will be excellent, because yeah, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference at the present moment with the standard 130 mapping. So yes, that is it. So thanks for watching.